Hello students, the purpose of this video is to walk you through the process of looking at your product and its packaging to help you find out something that you want to learn about that product. So for my purposes today, I'm going to look at Clif Bars, which I frequently have around because they're kind of my favorite, like shove in your face, I'm running out the door snack. So I have the peanut butter ones, the crunchy peanut butter ones. And so I always buy them in a box like this. So there's kind of two levels of packaging. So on the box, you can see there's like their logo, which is always the same. Like this part is always the same. Like there's like a color that the bar is and like the flavor. But this one is, as you can see, this is a limited edition one. And it has Venus Williams and her tennis court on the cover. I also noticed that it's got this sustained energy thing down here. It's got this 11 grams of protein. It says that all of these ingredients are non-GMO. If you just kind of like rotate the box around, there's like more tennis, lots of limited edition stickers, things like that. If I look at the back of the box, it's got the nutrition facts, and then it's got like a little story from Venus Williams about, needing to eat food to play tennis, which makes sense. Down here, there's like a little logo for like some charitable foundation that they run or something like that. There's like a bunch of recycling info and stuff down here. Their logo is trademarked. And I think that's kind of like the most notable features that I saw on this box. There's this QR code over here. If you look at the packaging of like the individual bar itself, it really looks like the box, although they've had to strip some things down, but they kept this and the limited edition stuff. If you flip it over, the Venus story is over here. The nutrition facts are over here. And like the list of ingredients and allergy warnings and stuff is all under the label. I don't actually want to eat this right now, so I won't open it for you. But if you open it up, it's like this compressed puck of variably textured brown food, which doesn't sound appetizing, I know, but it kind of does to me, I guess. I don't know. So in looking at this product and its packaging, I noticed a couple of things. Obviously, the first big one is this. This is a limited edition Venus Williams Clif Bar, which is wild because, like, what does she have to do with Clif Bars? But that's an interesting question for me. Like, I bought this despite the limited edition stuff, not because of it, because I already like this product. And so it made me wonder, like, do people actually react to limited edition packaging in food? Do people actually react to like sports heroes on the cover of boxes? Like, if you don't already buy this food, does it make you buy it? Or so I think there's like a question in there, like particularly if I did relate to being like a sports fan, or if I did relate to somebody who does tend to buy limited edition stuff, I would want to know either why do people buy limited edition things, like what is giving us that hunger, or maybe like why do people buy things with like their sports heroes on them. I also know that there's a huge emphasis on like nutrition here. Right, that they've got the protein, the non-GMO, the sustained energy, all of these things. They're very careful to tell you about like how this is going to give you like energy to go play your sport or whatever. And I think that's interesting, right? Like they really clearly put 11 grams of protein on the box. So they're like proud of this protein thing. They really clearly put non-GMO here, and on the ingredients list they are really careful. It's super small, I don't know if you'll see, but they're really careful to say that everything, all of the ingredients in here are organic. One of the things that they don't really talk about so much is sustained energy. They're like, oh, don't worry, sustained energy. And they don't really talk like it's Venus. Venus doesn't really talk to, like, she talks about her sports, but she's the only one who's talking about that, like, this contains a mixture of fat, protein, and carbs. So she's like the only one really mentioning that there are like fat and carbohydrates in this product. And actually there are a ton of carbohydrates in here. Like if you look, there's 40 grams of carbohydrates and half of them are added sugar. Like they're not like oatmeal carbs, they're like sugar carbs, which I think is, as far as I know, is like fine if you're gonna go like run around, like you need to burn carbohydrates. So, but they don't say that, right? They're like sustained energy. Um, and so that makes me kind of wonder, right? Like, what do we consider like nutritionally healthy? Obviously protein, obviously non-GMO stuff. Let's not talk about sugar, right? Which is interesting because I think when I was younger, it was really common to say like things that are healthy if they have like little or no fat in them, we're fine with sugar. We don't care about protein. So like obviously that has changed. And so this would make me wonder, how have nutrition standards in the United States changed during my lifetime? Or maybe even just something like why are people obsessed with protein right now? And should I be obsessed with protein? And I would be tempted to like chase this because I am interested in nutrition. But that is only the second option that I thought about. The third option that I thought about was like the non-GMO organic thing. Like this is obviously like very clearly supposed to be something that we notice, maybe not the first thing, right? But we're supposed to notice this. And I'm sure it makes this product more expensive. So I am curious at like, and also I know like the colors of the box, like obviously not the tennis court, but like, you know, like there's this lighter brown, there's this kind of more orangey brown, there's this kind of like creamy yellow color. There's like very earth tone, like hippie vibes to this. I mean, except for this. So that kind of just makes me wonder, right? Like I know that the word natural in food marketing and labeling doesn't mean anything. It's not a government protected term, but organic is, like it does legally mean something. And I wonder, like, is any of this, is non-GMO stuff, is organic stuff actually better for like my health, or is it better for the health of the environment? Or is this just a way of like marketing something? Is this like one of those things where it doesn't actually matter, but consumer preference is a thing that people believe in? People are like, sure, why not? Plus it'll make this product more expensive. We can charge more for it if it's labeled non-GMO organic. So, and actually that's the question that I would probably choose, because I'm really interested in how like this stuff gets like legislated and what people believe about this and why. So I would almost certainly be asking something about whether organic food or non-GMO food is healthier for either me or the environment, because I buy stuff like this all the time, if I'm being honest with myself, and I don't actually know what effect that has. So hopefully you can see that's kind of how I've pulled like 3 potential things that I might want to learn about my packaged product out of a reading of the box and the labeling, things like that. If you have any questions about like this demonstration, please let me know. But otherwise, I hope it helps you think of questions that you want to know for yourself. All right, bye-bye.